Hello everyone and welcome back to Ace Attorney Investigations 2 Prosecutor's Gambit, where I started up the game and was greeted to this, and I don't know, there's something just so relatable about this expression. Made me laugh a little bit. Welcome to probably what will be the 3 most random episodes of this series. We're celebrating my daughter's birthday for the 3rd time this month. So trying to sneak in a few episodes before I need to go do that. Also, I've been really obsessed with Romancing Saga 2, the remake that just came out. I joked that these are gonna be the episodes where I have the camera on and we'll just be stuck on this screen, and the camera will be me on my Steam Deck playing Romancing Saga. That'll just be the 3 episodes this week. But yeah, I'm actually really excited to see how this case goes. It's been on my brain, so it's gonna drive me nuts to like if I had to like skip or something. So yeah, Fender's like, we're good, right? Mr. Knight had Mr. Carceretto unlock his cell so that when Mr. Saint arrived, he could escape into the cage. Mr. Saint was then able to move him into the prison proper just as planned. Their theory is like so half-baked. Sorry, it's warm in my office. No hoodie. Aha! And then he took Mr. Knight into the workshop and he did the dirty deed. This game is fantastic.
Objection!
Can we phrase that better?
Were neither of you listening? The scent on Knight's body proves that it was taken through the tunnel. It was moved from his cell to the...
Oh, I'm gonna get hit with a hammer. We've been whipped. I'm surprised we haven't been hit with a hammer yet. Perhaps if you let me finish, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm not denying that Mr. Knight's body was moved through the tunnel.
Then what are you driving at?
That it went through after... Is this a trick question? As you say, Mr. Edgeworth, the sweet scent shows the route the body took. However, it did not enter the tunnel from Mr. Knight's cell. That it went the other way? That's stupid. How did I get down there? There's another possibility, one you seem to have overlooked. The well in the yard. Could a body not have entered the tunnel from there? Are you kidding me? The well in the yard? Oh yeah, that thing. Alright, make your case. Mr. Saint did not take the cage to the workshop. He took it outside. There he killed Mr. Knight. And threw his body down the well. But why? Mr. Canis' dog then dragged Mr. Knight's body here to his owner's cell from the bottom of the well. Oh, okay. It's still entirely half-baked, but a little bit better than their usual half-baked explanations. On that note, I would ask you to recall something. No, I don't want to. What was happening in the yard at the approximate time of the body's discovery? The circus show, right? Regina and Simeon were performing for everyone. Wait, Simeon! Ah! Indeed, and so you see how it must also have been him who disposed of the body. Gavel is a truly formidable opponent. She so effortlessly adjusted her theory to fit the facts. I still say it overlooks everything logical, but I will say this. The whole, like, Phoenix thing where it's like, okay, if we know that our client didn't do it, then how do we change the facts so that, or how do we fit the facts to make it seem like our client didn't do it? And I feel like that's what she's doing here, but you'd think she'd be a little concerned about making sure they have the right person, but I can get a little bit more on board with this. I propose that Mr. Knight was taken to the yard, not the workshop. As we've established, Mr. Saint was off stage for 15 minutes. Ample time to throw the body down the well. I'm sure you will agree.
Your deduction is impressive, Your Honor. However, even supposing that Knight's body was indeed thrown down the well, you cannot conclusively say it was during the show. It could have happened at a different time.
I don't know that matters, though. My sympathies, Mr. Edgeworth, but it simply could not have.
What?
Oh, what don't we know? Mr. Carceretto was using the tunnel at around the time the show began. Oh, okay. Okay. This shows a little bit more thought than I'm used to. I'll give her this one. Mr. Cresterato, did you happen to trip over a corpse while you were down there? Well, I mean, he would lie, but I feel like that would have come up already. No, the place was clean. The body had been at the bottom of the well before the show began. Mr. Cresterato would have seen it. However, he saw no such thing. Okay. Which makes it somewhat difficult to support your theory. She's got something. Furthermore, Mr. Nest's body was discovered in the workshop after the show. In summary, the body must have been thrown down the well and moved to the workshop at some point during the show. Tell me, who else could have done that but Mr. Saint? Is it the monkey? Well, what do we do, Mr. Edgeworth? The body did indeed enter the tunnel from the well. Things don't look good for Mr. Saint. Still...
Your Honor, your theory is still just that, a theory. I posit that you lack the evidence to back it up.
I can see that for the moment. Okay, she's being reasonable.
May I suggest that we investigate the yard again?
Can I do that without gavel there? Very well. May the goddess of justice go with you. Now then, to the yard. Perhaps we can finally put this case to rest. Uh-oh. What's that sound? Yeah, yikes! Is there a fire? Did somebody else escape? Should we maybe skip town too? Darlings, please. There's nothing to be alarmed about. You mean besides the alarm? By which I mean that's not an alarm, it's the dinner bell. That's the dinner bell? Are you kidding me? Although I suppose it is rather alarming if you aren't used to it. It certainly scared the heck out of me. I'm so sorry, Sweet Pea. I hope you can forgive us. Alright, you two, back to your post. Chop chop. Is that going to be important, maybe? As for you, Rocco Carcererto, it's time you went back to your room. Yeah, fine, I get the picture. Come on, Teddy, we're out of here. Of all this, I feel bad for Teddy.
Warden Lagarde, we'd like to take one more look around the yard now.
Oh, darlings, don't you have homes of your own to go to? Is there any evidence that Edgeworth has a home to go to? Visiting hours are over, I'm afraid. Tomorrow,
No, it's imperative that we investigate it right away.
I think we've had quite enough excitement for one day, don't you? Murderers, escapees, so eventful. It's time our guest went home to Betty Buys, isn't it? Yes, it is. Ugh. Come on now, darlings, don't make me bore you with all that I am the warden, this is an order nonsense. Crap. Warden Lagarde is right. Her word is law here, and we must respect her wishes. Mr. Edgeworth, your investigation of the yard will have to wait until tomorrow. You may keep your badge for now. The matter of your standing can wait. That's encouraging. I bid you all good day. But I said good day. What are you waiting for, kittykins? Off you go. Fine. At least there is tomorrow for me. Judge Gavel believes that Knight's body was dropped down the well. And we can't entirely disprove that. And then taken through Mr. Carcererto's cell to the workshop. But is that truly the case? Do the facts really support her theory? She also seems to believe Mr. Saint had to be the one to move the body. But was he really the only one with the opportunity to do so? No. Come on, Mr. Edgeworth, tomorrow's another day. We'll figure out a way to save Simeon. I know we will.
Yes, we will.
Prove that Mr. Saint is innocent, beyond a shadow of a doubt. I will say, out of all the times where we've had like a pretty solid theory and then had it shot down by our opponent, her argument actually makes a little bit of sense. It's wrong. And I think we even still have evidence to kind of prove that. But she's not entirely off base like usual. Like they usually are. Alright, investigation time, I think.
Here we are again. Let's hope we can find something this time that will finally reveal the truth behind it all. Although that might be easier said than done.
There's nothing left to investigate. I don't think that's true. Judge Gambit's deduction yesterday. It's another possibility, one you seem to have overlooked. Well, in the yard, could a body not have entered the tunnel from there? Suddenly the body must have been thrown down the well and moved to the workshop. At some point during the show, tell me who else could have done that but Mr. Saint. Yeah, like I feel like if we can't disprove that, we're in trouble. Had Knight's body really been thrown down the well? The answer to that question will surely show us the way forward. But before we begin, I should tidy up my organizer a little, okay? Unnecessary evidence has been removed, remaining evidence is being rearranged. Let's see here. Huh, there's a cover on it. Yeah. It dried up well slap bang in the middle of a prison. I figured it'd be locked. Well, luckily, I'm a master lockpicker. Want me to do my stuff? Yes, please.
I think not. We'll do this investigation by the book.
Come on, don't be such a stick in the mud. Whoa!
What is it, Kay?
The lock's broken, and from the looks of it, it's been broken for a long time. If that's the case, then anyone could have thrown Knight's body down the well.
Judge Gambit's theory was that Mr. Saint carried out the murder here in the yard, and then during the performance he threw the body down the well.
What are you thinking, Miles Reno? Plausible or no? Oh, why don't we see if Missile can help us out again? He'll be able to tell us if Mr. Knight's body was here and which way it went.
Good idea. I'll call Detective Gumshoe.
Gumshoe speaking.
Detective, I need your assistance. Come to the prison yard and bring Missile with you.
You bet, sir. Gumshoe's 7 secret weapons to the rescue again, huh? I'm fairly sure Missile belongs to the precinct?
I'd also like you to bring one of our witnesses. Call the Barry Big Circus and ask Miss Regina Barry to come down here with you.
Okay. Yes, sir. I'll be there before you know it. I somehow doubt that. So, what shall we do while we're waiting for Gummy? How about a quick game of hide and go seek? Yeah, fun idea, kiddo, but where exactly would we hide? He's not seriously considering it.
Your game can wait, Kay. We need to call on one of your more practical skills. I think you know the one.
Oh, you bet I do. One crime scene recreation coming up. Oh, I forgot about this. Say what now? Let me show you. Introducing a great thief's great secret weapon. Little Thief. I completely forgot about this mechanic. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Screens appearing from thin air? This is some next level tech, little sis. Why don't you talk me through the deets? What are you doing now? I'm inputting everything we need for the simulation.
Allow me to explain. This is Mr. Thief. This is a device that can recreate crime scenes at specific moments in time based on the data you feed it.
How about I start us off with a recreation of what the yard looked like yesterday?
Good idea. That was when they were in the middle of tearing down the stage. We didn't pay much attention to the well then. Who knows? We may have overlooked something.
I wanted to look at that. I get it. I get it. But I so wanted to look at that well a little bit more. Leave it to me. I'll use the photo I took. Beepity beep boop beep. That's all it is. Just gotta pump the projection power to max in dark skies of evening when no other bird dares take wing. One alone remains all-seeing. Now witness the true power of a real modern-day Robin Hood. Yay, yipes! What is this? It's a recreation of how things were yesterday, modeled on the data I gave Little Thief. This gadget was a tool used by the original Yatagarasu, but they used it to plan robberies.
Well, there's no harm in using it for something on the right side of the law now.
Oh, but keep in mind that it can only recreate what you tell it to. It can't simulate things it doesn't have data for, and if the data itself contains mistakes, then you'll wind up with those same mistakes in the recreation too. But this particular recreation is based on Kay's photos, so we shouldn't run into any problems.
That's enough preamble. Shall we get started?
Yeah. Okay. Don't forget, you can examine stuff in the recreation just like in real life. You can also present evidence to try and clear up any inconsistencies you find. Oh. It's been a while since the first game. Was that a thing?
Of course, thank you for the reminder.
Oh, I guess it was. Okay. Now, let's take a look at the well. Oh, alright. Should I start? Nah, hold on. We'll just,
This pond is home to Warden Lagarde's beloved alligator.
Hey, look, those bones must be from her latest meal. Oh, boy.
I somewhat doubt an alligator could pick a carcass clean like that.
You think? I got the feeling she was rather ladylike in her own way, actually.
If you say so.
Well, I do. I kind of have a sixth sense for these things. Interesting talent, though not one I'm particularly envious of. Okay. What was the name of our trunk-happy friend again? Isaiah the Asian Elephant. Star of the show alongside Regent the Tiger and Saint. Okay. Of course, how could I forget?
Not exactly inspired though, is it? Was Miss Barry having an off day when she came up with it?
Did she even name it? Oh my gosh, Mr. Edgeworth, out in front of the poor elephant herself.
No wicker basket, or rather a cart, given the wheels.
Hey, wouldn't it be fun to hop in and race it down a hill? Yes. Oh, you know what else would be fun? Racing down a hill on office chairs. Where did any of that come from? Alright, that didn't help at all. Door appears to be locked. Want me to open it? I can't guarantee anything, but I'll certainly give it a try.
No, if we deem it necessary, we will simply ask for the key.
Spoil sport! That could have been my chance to shine.
You're free to shine somewhere else, but you'll not make an audience out of me. Yes, this is where the circus show stage stood.
You think people would be interested in a great thieving show? How would... Alright, I want her to expand on this idea.
I'm sure the police would be very eager to attend.
Oh. I was waiting for Edgeworth to ask for an explanation. And that was silly of me. That was... I had no... There was no reason to expect that. Alright, so you got folding chairs.
These chairs must have been for the audience.
Wow, I pity whoever had to put them all away.
Really? Why?
Ha! You've clearly never had to fold up a bunch of boring chairs before, huh? Yeah, for real.
Not personally. I've told other people to do it, though.
You know, that was one of the better explanations I got for why Edgeworth didn't notice the hole underneath the bed. Was that, like, he wouldn't do it himself. I'm like, you know, this actually supports that pretty well. Come on, Mr. Edgeworth, you gotta roll up your sleeves and help out once in a while.
I'll, consider it.
Alright, can I look at the stuff first? Or is this all just... I think this is all just one. Oh!
We should examine this area carefully. It may just hold the clue we need. What are a bunch of pulleys doing here? They don't seem to be, well, pulleys for lifting buckets.
Even though we're looking at it, I wasn't thinking well in terms of an actual well. I was thinking well in terms of, like, good. I'm like, that sentence doesn't make any sense. Like I said, it's gonna be a fun 3 episodes here.
There's a sturdy-looking hemp rope lying on the ground.
Kinda reminds me of the ropes we used for playing tug-of-war in school.
The answer is no, Kay.
What? I didn't even say anything. Yet.
I see it also has a metal stake attached to one end.
Oh yeah, it looks like something you'd use to put up a tent. But there's no tent, was there? In which case, what was it used for? Can I get... Oh, alright. 30-pound, like, weight?
It's a metal weight of some kind. It looks like it weighs. The projection makes it a little tricky to read. Do you remember how heavy it was, Kay?
Sure, it was 30 pounds. A single 30... Alright. Weight was found by the well. So was like a pulley system used? And if so, why? Ooh. Why does anyone need such a heavy weight for anyway?
It doesn't seem related to the circus show at any rate.
No. Huh. Alright, and then this.
The well was behind the stage, which means...
There aren't many people who could have thrown Knight's body down it during the show. This is looking worse and worse for Mr. Saint. So what do you think all this stuff around the well was used for? Items around the well. Pulleys, a rope, and a weight. What were they being used for? I'm assuming for lowering Knight's body down the well. I wonder if the idea... And I'm probably, like, thinking a little too in-depth about this. But I wonder if the idea was so that it wouldn't look like the body had fallen down the well? Like they were trying to conceal that fact. Because that would make sense. So, like, had they dropped it, I think there would have been signs on the body that it had been dropped from height. Alright? I can't see any of the animals needing them for their part of the performance.
Indeed, nothing immediately strikes me as a likely purpose. We'll have to ask Miss Berry later.
Yeah, let's do that.
I suspect that's about all there is to find for now. The Detective Gumshoe should be here soon. Okay, can you power down Mr. Thief now?
Sure thing. Prepare to return to normality. Alright, you did that. Sorry, sir, I came as quick as I could. Ah, speak of the devil!
Oh, Detective, that was indeed impressively quick.
You know me, sir. Never did like to keep you waiting. Every time I do, I lose salary. Thanks for coming all this way too, Regina. No problem, this seemed way more fun than rehearsals, so I ditched them for the day. Fantastic.
It's very much appreciated. Alright, Detective, let's get started with Missile.
Yes, sir. Hey, Missile. Over here, boy. What's the matter? Come on, boy, come on. Oh, he's growling at something.
What's wrong with him?
Looks like he's scared of something, sir. Oh, scared? Oh, alright. I thought he was, like, angry. Eek! Oh, it's the alligator. Yeah, that would do it. Alligator! Guess he's not a fan, sir.
Well, I doubt he'll be of much help to us like this.
Any other bright ideas, Mouserino? I kind of wish you would come up with more. more different ways to... More nicknames for Edgeworth.
Yes, actually, Miss Berry, would you mind lending us a hand?
Oh, I'd love to. Just tell me what you need. Do you want me to teach Allie some tricks? I don't doubt she could do it, but...
Nothing quite like that. I'd simply like an account of what the yard looked like during the show.
I like where this is going. You're thinking of using Little Thief again, am I right?
If you'd be so kind.
Okay, I've plugged in all the data, firing up the simulation. Here you go, this is what the yard was like during the show.
the time at which the body was purported to have been thrown down the well.
Oh wow, this is so amazing. It's like magic. No magic here, just sweet, sweet data. Which is why...
The area behind the stage is missing.
Yeah, Regina said she wasn't involved in getting the stage set up, so we don't have any data on what it was like back there. No data, no simulation, huh? Brutal. I'm so sorry, you guys. It's all because I let Simeon do everything by himself. Oh, no. It's all my frilly associate's fault. Objection, Fender. Hey, we've got a fresh simulation now, but we still have other data, too. I can switch back whenever you want to the recreation of them taking down the stage.
So we examine the scene both during and after the show. And switch between the two at will.
I can switch between recreations by using X to talk with K.
Now then, let's continue our investigation, shall we?
We will begin our investigation in the next episode. I still have no idea what's happening here. I feel like that was used as a pulley, but I can't entirely say why. I have my theory. I don't think that's it. Because I feel like that's thinking about it a little too much. But we'll see. As always, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.